just put on some burnt umber here just to have a couple little hills down here. They're not going to be very big, just little hills in the background, just so we'll have something there. See how they lighten up? Isn't that pretty? They lighten up automatically by themselves. I didn't have to do a thing. And it's nice and bright there, so it looks like the sun is coming right in on top of the mountains. And then I'm going to put some yellow and probably a little tiny bit of red. Just sort of mix them together. I'm not doing anything fancy. Just to put them in the water. Just to put it in the water, that's all. Just sort of get reflections from the sky. Look at that. See how it's blending with the bottom of that there? Beautiful. Pretty, isn't it? We'll have a little reflection down here. Just put some burnt umber on the corner of your brush so it won't be too. That way you can just use the top of your brush like that. So and then you can come across and just the corner of your brush. I didn't put enough on there. Okay. Just the corner. There we go. And you blend that in so it looks oops. No. And you blend that in so it looks like a reflection from those. Look how pretty. Not pretty. That's okay. See, that kind of stuff don't bother me. But look how beautiful it blended. Let's take a small piece of sponge and we will, just for a change, and we'll put some bushes down here. So let's dip into some different colors. Let's go with some burnt umber. Alright, burnt umber, some red, some yellow, a little bit of blue, a little bit too much blue. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's go with some look at that. Isn't that pretty? These sponges make really good foliage. Nice. Just dip it into some more colors, just see what will happen. A little more burnt umber and a little more blue. Burnt umber and the blue. That's nice and dark. There we go. All right. Get that started with the sponge. That will leave us with some nice okay. Some are a little higher than others. I'll just leave that like that. So now I'm going to do some shape it up a bit more with my brush. Bristle brush. See how it's all open up there? I'm going to go into my reds and yellows. I want to get some color on there. Alright, red and yellow, but I'm going to throw in a little bit of that dark color too. I have a little bit more control with my brush. So I'm just tapping over what I already did, just to clean it up and it's better. And then we will add more color on that in a minute. More red, a little bit of white, not much. Yellow, mostly yellow. Okay. Just to give it a little bit of color, I'm just adding some reds and yellows there. I'm going to take my fan brush out. Put in a couple of trees. So we've got burnt umber. Burnt umber. We'll put in burnt umber and some, I'm thinking burnt umber and yellow, maybe. Let's see. Let's probably get a tree here. As you can see, I'm a Bob Ross fan. Nice, hey? So let's see if we can get a little tree going on here. I'm just using the corner of my brush to tap back and forth. Back and forth. Just tapping back and forth. You can make whatever kind of trees you want there. Okay. We had a little tree up here, didn't we? Now we'll highlight those in a minute. It looks good though. I'm putting a little bit of blue and yellow together and make it green. Kind of make a nice little green just to give it a bit of highlight, some yellow. More yellow. So we can get a kind of a muddy green. Add a bit of red if you want to change the color a little bit. Just like playing with color. Kind of like the dark look though. And if you want to shape it up a little bit more, just tap on. Just tap on a little corner. Just add a little bit of white, just so I could get that tree to overlap that tree. Just so it looked like a tree. You can see how wet it still is. It's still wet. Look how pretty those colors are blending. Aren't they beautiful? I like to get a bit more color in that center there. Finish what you're painting. And you, okay, say you're finished with that now. You don't want to do anything else with it, only put a few highlights on. Let it dry or dry it with a hair dryer and then put on some highlights. So, let me try a few little highlights. Anyway, I'm not drying mine right now, but I just want to see. See how it's a little bit difficult to get those highlights to go on there? Just want you to know everything. I don't want to make you think. But that's what I would recommend, is that you let your highlights dry. I'm sorry, let your painting dry, or dry it with a hair dryer, and then put your highlights on. That's kind of nice though, isn't it? It's pretty. I think it's pretty. That's just a few flowers or a few things in front of the trees there. Just some bushes. I'm getting some highlights there now, some color. That red looks pretty nice there, doesn't it? I like that red. Gives it some color, nice, pretty colors.